Where do you see yourself in like 5 years?
If I hope to be on that big stage singing. Uh, Outside of that, just man, spending time with my kids and Renee, and who knows, maybe our kids that we have together, and that's it, man. Just living life. I have I'm telling y'all, I'm uh, probably the saddest story you'll ever hear. But I have no big wants, and that's why money is not a drive to me. I've got everything I want, or everything that I need, and so that takes care of everything outside of that. So yeah, 5 years from now, yeah, I'd like to still be traveling big time and singing on big time stages and watching people dance and have a great time to the music. That would be an ultimate life goal.
What kind of places are you playing in now? Just little honky tonks or?
Honky tonk but donkey donks?
Yeah, man, I play in pretty much anything I can get into. Like I said, that Dixie Hideaway Mud Park. I've already done one show there. I'll be there again this coming Saturday. Um, Lord, I don't know how long I'll sing there. It might be an all night thing, but I kind of do whatever they want me to do around there. That is a fun place to be, and I sing at the Hideaway a pretty good bit. Man, I do weddings, I do receptions, just whatever. So I've even went down to Gulf Shores and uh, sang at the Pink Pony Pub down there. That was the most. Funny story. I almost started a fight in there one night, and as I was walking up to the stage, they had already given me the microphone, and I didn't have but 3 steps to actually be on the stage and out in front of everybody. And I had on an Alabama hat, and somebody out in the audience screamed "Roll Tide," and I said something about "Roll Tide" and "Good Night Alive." The crowd came alive, but it wasn't because of no music, man. It was it started to get scary in there. There were so many different people representing college teams in there. There were some heavy debates. So I said never again, if I ever get on stage, will I mention anything about college football around the South, because it can get dangerous pretty quick.
We're liable to see your name on headline news.
Yeah. So
there was a mass shooting.
Anywhere where they will have me, I'll go and sing.
That's good. Well, I got a few questions I want to ask you, and then we'll let you go.
I was gonna ask him one other thing. What's your opinions on the generation of country stars today and the music industry today? What do you think about it all?
Well, in my opinion, you need to take country out of it.
And take it somewhere else?
Not that I'm not saying that those singers, there's great singers out there. There's great performers out there. Those guys do a phenomenal job in what they do. But I am old school country. To me, in my opinion, there's a lot out there I would not label as country music. But yeah, that's my opinion. We need to get back to the old school roots, and kind of, if you listen to the cover songs that I do, and even the songs that Mike is writing me, which we're going to have a few more come out here pretty soon. Man, they've got that old school Hank Jr. and some Randy Travis and Alan Jackson feel to them, and that to me is country music.
Have you heard of Thomas Gabriel?
I can't say that I have. Am I supposed to have?
He's Johnny Cash's grandson.
No, I try not to. Now, Johnny Cash, of course, I've heard of him, but
you got to hear. I'll play. I'm going to play your 3 songs here, and then I'm going to throw one on there if you're still listening. He is unbelievable. You're talking about old school and old country. This guy's he sounds like his grandpa, and he's got the way he does that music, man. It's like Johnny Cash before he passed away. Pretty cool stuff. I'll throw one on you.
Yes.
You can check it out.
Yes, that's to me that's country music, man. Play, and I'm not saying that people can't. But man, I tell you, there's more people that you meet when you go to these shows and these concerts, and they like this new stuff. I know they like the new stuff, and we do play the new stuff from time to time. But you know, they really get up on their feet and they really get to moving, and it doesn't matter what generation it is. You dive back into that old country, yeah, they get to moving. So.
Well, that's what a lot of these independent artists, and that's pretty much why we stick with the independent artists. Like tomorrow night is Independent Sunday, and it's nothing but independent artists that have sent us their music, whether it's rock or country or you know, jazz or blues or whatever. But that's why we stuck to this, because there's so much great independent stuff coming out, and I hope one day soon that independent artists get their due rewards, because there's a lot that deserve it.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. I've been blessed to actually talk to a lot of people, and I'm with you on that. There's a lot of independent people out there that do need that recognition for what they're doing and what they're playing. So
if you could, what song title describes the Yankee and the Brit?
Oh man, you put me on the spot.
That's the whole idea.
Yeah. I don't know. Is there a title out there that can describe y'all? That's the question.
Probably nothing you can say.
Yeah. Somebody needs to write a song, I guess.
Yes.
To title y'all.
Yes, there's a hint in there. Yes, Larry. No, Mike. It's his name, Mike. Mike.
Yeah, Mike's the songwriter. Yeah, we'll get Mike Allen. Keep calling his name out.
Come on, Mike. We need a theme song, buddy. We've never had one. You could be the first. We'll make you famous.
We have to sing our own theme song.
I know, we've made our own up sometimes. It's just not the same as having somebody else do it.
Yeah, we might have to sit down and see if we can come up with something.
Well, anyways, let me get after these questions over here so we can get you out of here. Number one, what is your favorite word?
My favorite word?
Your favorite word. Or words. I guess
I should have given these guys a revision sheet.
Yeah.
No cheating on the test.
I guess it's pretty simple. Seems like I'm always asking people what's up. So I guess I'd have to go with what's up.
Do you ever say what about it?
No, I don't think I do.
That's I picked that up when I lived in Tennessee. Guy I met when I went to work there. I worked at a big old giant sign shop there, and every morning he'd come in and he'd say, "Hey, Randy, what about it?" And it took me about a week to finally get around. You know, once I got comfortable knowing who he was and talking to him, I go, "What the hell do you mean by that? What about it?" And he goes, "What's up? What's going on? How are you?"
Yeah, I knew what he was saying when you said it, but I guess outside of that, it would be there you go. You know, you can sum everything up with there you go.
What's your least favorite word?
My least favorite word?
Yeah.
It would be two of them. It'd be I can't. I've always told my kids, don't say I can't do something. You can.
You can.
Doesn't mean you're going to be doesn't mean you're going to be at the top of that field that you're talking about, but you can. So I don't like to hear the words I can't.
What turns you on?
What turns me on? Well, I'm getting some looks right now because I actually said the question out loud.
Jason, you better give the right answer.
Come on, Renee. I'm rooting for you here. He's got to say you.
No, I was actually going to say that. I was actually going to say Renee in blue jeans. But, yeah, that's right. That's right. She, no lie. She put on a pair yesterday to wear to work. That was her half day. And she sent me a text and she said, "You'll never guess what I'm wearing today." And she said blue jeans, and I said, "You better send me a picture."
What about those Daisy Dukes?
I'm telling you, man, I'm a country boy. A girl in those blue jeans, whoo!
Yeah, baby.
Come on.
I love a man in jeans. I tell you, there is nothing hotter in this world than a man in jeans.
Okay, well, on the other side, you understand then.
Yes, I do. Not the jeans that some guys wear halfway down their arse, but the ones that pull them up.
She's talking cowboys.
Yeah.
Oh yes, sir. There's some hot cowboys.
Yeah, I've never understood the pants around your ankle thing.
No.
But
I guess that's in case you got to go in a hurry or something.
yeah, well, some of those boys need to look up what that actually means and how it originated.
Yes, I did. I looked it up once.
They'd pull them pants up real quick. I seen a funny little post. It was a guy. He had his pants. They were almost, no lie, they were almost to his knees, just hanging there. And standing beside him was this little bitty boy. He couldn't have been, 4 or 5 years old, but it had a caption above the little boy's head, and they were looking at each other. And the caption said, "Hey man, do you need help with that? I mastered that at like 3." Talking about pulling his pants up. So I thought that was pretty good.
What turns you off?
What turns me off? Just negative attitude, I guess. I try to stay positive all the time, and so I'd say negative attitude.
You wouldn't last an hour around here with me then.
Oh, some days,
no.
me and Randy we just can't help but bitch.
Well, that's just your Mondays, but
no,
I still try to
every
stay
day.
positive.
This is every day that ends with a Y.
No, there's positive in everything, man. You gotta just. To me, it's a choice. You can either choose to be negative or you can choose to be positive. And,
well, I must have subconsciously.
Now, I'm not saying I don't have my downtime, but for the most part, I try to choose to be positive.
Well, subconsciously, my inside is saying you're an idiot.
Jason's an idiot or you're an idiot?
I bitched about it. I made a little post today online about the damn thing because it irritated me so bad. But I was working on my railroad out here, and I needed a hammer. And I spent 20 minutes looking for a damn hammer, and I ended up going and get one out of an old toolbox I haven't used in years, and it was only for like a 2-minute job.
Right.
But that happens to me all the time. Every day I lose things. Can't stand it. Drives me nuts.
Oh, I know. I've worked with my dad and my youngest brother. Them two together, they own a business, and they own a sawmill and a logging operation and a couple other little things like a farm. But, I go and I work with them, and it drives me crazy because they'll send me to go get a tool or something, and I go to the toolbox where the tool should be.
I know where this is going.
It's never in that toolbox. It's always on the last job that they worked on. So it's a 2-hour gig trying to find this wrench that they need. But so, anyways, it's good times. I love helping my dad and youngest brother out.
What sound do you love?
Music.
What sound do you hate?
Silence.
Really?
Does that make sense? Yeah, man.
I don't know.
I mean,
I love the sound of silence. I don't get enough.
No, not me, man. I've got too much of an idle mind. I'll get places I shouldn't be. And for somebody trying to stay positive, you can't be somewhere where it's too silent. Now, sound I love would be music, and now I love the beach. I could sit there and not talk all day long, listen to the waves crash. But,
yeah. What?
I don't do good in silence.
Hey, put your foil hat back on. We just lost you then.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Stand on your head just for a few more minutes, and then we'll let you go.
What's your favorite drink? And it doesn't matter whether it's water or alcohol.
Oh, man, it's Mountain Dew.
Oh, there you go. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
What profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
Woo! I guess would be a doctor.
What profession would you not like to do?
Oh, man. Listen, and I'm not talking bad about these folks. If it came down to feeding my family, I would do it in a heartbeat. But I worked construction a few years, and them poor guys that run them Porta-John services, I don't see how they do that every day.
That's a new one for us.
I feel bad for those guys that stand there with the stop sign You know the ones.
Yeah.
Yesterday
yeah.
we had someone give us a little what do you call those cars that